Oh, what a what a run. Hello, Rezolve AI shareholders. How are you doing? I just can't get enough of this chart. It's a rocket ship to the moon. Today is Wednesday, 9:15. I'm just looking at we're up. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, let's look at today. Up 14%, up almost 4% after hours, breaking $8. Let's go. 6-month chart looks amazing. Um, the stock is on fire. We're not letting go anytime soon. Well, I take that back. The problem that I have is that my emotions get involved with stocks. And to be able to ride out um, these launches to the moon, because I know that stocks like these are, they can be very volatile, and you could be down 50% in a day. It is possible. So the way I take emotions out is that we're up 200 and I don't know 70% right now. So what I like to do when we get to those types of levels, I like to take my initial investment or most of it off the table so that I feel like I'm playing with house money. For me, it's just when it gets to this point, I don't want my emotions to get involved and for me to have to sell a stock too early or the remainder of it too early. And so if I can take out my initial investment, I feel like I'm playing with house money. And at that point, it's just like, let's ride up or down, day after day. I like to be at the point where I don't even have to look at it from day to day. I can just look at it. If I didn't look at the stock today, I can see what took place the next day and just enjoy the ride. So that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm not selling any more shares. I want to see where this thing ends up with. If it cuts in half one day because of bad earnings in the future, whether it's October in October or which I don't think it is, but in sometime in 2026, then so be it. But I'm playing with house money, and I love that feeling because it takes emotions out for me, and I don't have to sell anymore. Um, there's still a lot of things that are going on with Resolve. I was just looking at some of the sentiment here and what people were saying. Um, here's one. Here's one person saying it's quite extraordinary to witness an arrival of a business like Resolve onto the world stage, and to be here this early. I consider us on this forum of less than 8,000 followers very lucky. When did you have a chance to take a peek inside the treasure box, even before Wall Street and the wider public? Dan Wagner has been beyond transparent and generous with us little retail guys. I wonder if he did that on purpose because he sure didn't have to. Like I said, I think he's a marketing genius. He could have disclosed his plans and vision only to big money institutions behind the closed doors and still knocked it out of the park. Maybe some of us can't quite grasp the long term prospects and vision of Resolve, and many will drop off selling early, like some sold Palantir before it had a chance to develop into what it is today. An old saying that applies here: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Good luck, bulls. Now, I like what this person has to say, and that's why I wanted to. I did sell my initial investment, but I'm glad I didn't sell everything, and we're gonna ride this thing to the moon. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having large gains in Resolve and other stocks as well. And I do have a new stock that has been on my radar for a while that I've bought and sold before, and it is. I want to bring it to you because I think it's interesting. Gilat Satellite Networks, and this is a Israeli company. They sell a lot to they're like a defense contractor, and I mean, gosh, Israel, with all the wars that they're involved in, they have been buying up a lot of Gilat's satellites. They have a lot of broadband networks, and the U.S. government has also purchased some of their products. You can go on their website, Gilat.com, and check out their offerings. And I do like how their website is set up. But who we serve, there's a list of things here. You can look at the details. They have, let's see here. We can look at all their defense stuff. Networks, modems, defense-grade systems, manpacks, portables, ground mobility, in-flight connectivity. The Gilat Defense Division is dedicated to meeting the specific needs of the defense integrators, HLS, military, and government organizations worldwide. As the central address for all Gilat's defense solutions, the division offers full range of capabilities from Gilat Satellite Networks and its subsidiaries, Gilat Wavestream and Gilat DataPath. With a strong focus on the U.S. Department of Defense, Gilat Defense serves customers in the U.S. through Gilat DataPath and globally through Gilat's in-house defense experts and a network of strategic partners. So go ahead, take a look at this company, see their offerings, see what they do. This is one that has run up really nicely in the past 6 months. It was around 573. It's now at 1150. And I think it can continue to go. If we look at the 1 year chart. Yep, 5, and it's trending. This is what I like to see. I want to see the trend. 5 year chart. It used to be at $21. I think we're headed to a double. It might take a couple years, but I think we're going there. Let's see. We can look at. I want to see quarter after quarter after quarter of revenue increases. 36% year-over-year change. That's a beautiful thing. Annual. This is what I want to see. I want to see it continue going up. Almost 15% year-over-year change. I do like that quarter, up 37%. So they are starting to ramp up, people. I like this is what's happening here. We're still early in this. We're still early. Put this on your radar. Put this one on your radar. Do some research on this. I'm curious to see what you think. I think we're ramping up to something big here. It reminds me of this play reminds me of a play that I used to be in, Kratos Defense. Now this is more of a drone manufacturer, but we used to be in this in the 20s. We got out way early, but oh my gosh. This one has gone from, look at the 5 year. It was down to $10. Remember those days? And it's just moonshot. This reminds me, this company right here reminds me of Kratos. I think there's an opportunity here. We haven't missed it yet. I sure do love green candles. So this one, go ahead and check it out. Sales quarter after quarter up 37%, like we said earlier. Nobody is covering this stock, guys. Nobody. 24, 23. Nobody is watching this thing. It's not on anybody's radar. News. Gilat becomes first to market with AI-powered network management system. Gilat announces private placement of $66 million to institutional and accredited investors. Gilat receives more than 7 million orders to provide the U.S. Department of Defense with transportable SATCOM terminals. Gilat receives an additional $25 million agreement to advance digital inclusion in Peru. Gilat awarded over $60 million for Stellar Blue ESA Sidewinder terminals. Gilat Defense lands multi-million-dollar Israel SATCOM contract. This is just for August, folks. August and September. There's news every month. There's news. I really want you to check out this company. I'm pretty excited about it. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye.